What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. And I mean that. Don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now, I am here to let you guys know we are now accepting members. Let me stop stunning. We've been accepting members, but I'm here to tell you more information about the memberships, okay? It's just better here. Why not become a member and support your girl on a month-to-month basis, okay? Now, we have 4 different tiers that you can choose from. They'll probably be somewhere over here, okay? Not for nothing, we have Out of the Bushes for $1.99 a month, okay? And then you can become a Witness member. $3.99 a month. You can't beat that, okay? Now, if you want to take it up a notch and become a Witness gang member, just $9.99 a month, okay? Now, I see you. You want to go even further. That's great, okay? Become a Witness Nation member at $19.99 a month, okay? Now, all these proceeds go back into the channel, okay? I pride myself on doing due diligence to give you guys best quality product and content, okay? So if you love what you see here on Witness DTV and you want to keep it going, make sure you become a member like right now, like today, like go do it now, okay? Comes with a lot of different perks like members only chats and member only videos and getting updates and exclusive information before anybody does, okay? So what are you waiting for? Go become a member like now. Like right now. Duh. Bye. What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
Your girl, as whack as she is in all her glory, was in the New York Times. Oh my goodness. Hello, you guys, and welcome back. Oh my gosh, let me get on Clubhouse. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know they're probably like, what is going on? Hello, everybody. Let me get into this room. All right. Okay, there we are. What up, everybody on Clubhouse? Okay, I pray that you guys are enjoying your evening. Hello, everybody on YouTube. I miss y'all so much. Hey, everybody on Facebook. What's up? Okay, good evening. Oh, we're a little blotchy. We are a little bit, okay. There we go. We cleared it up. Okay. So while we're waiting for everyone to come into the building, I want to go ahead and give a shout out. Hold on. Let me give. Y'all know I'm a mama, so my kiddos are going to be in the background. But I want to give a shout out to pay the bills, okay, before we get into everything on tonight. I pray you guys are doing good. All right, so not for nothing, shouts out to Shay Michelle Cosmetics for the cosmetics. Everything on my face is from her product line, so check them out. Her site is under construction. But if you go down to the description box, you will find her link located in the description box along with a discount code of mine. Okay, so shouts out to Shay Michelle Cosmetic. I am featuring wine on my lips on tonight. Okay, and lastly, Love eyelashes. Okay, so shouts out to Shay Michelle Cosmetics, and then of course I have Shazazz Creations. Okay, the shirt says manifest your vision. Okay. So if you're looking for any customized tees and black owned, check Shazazz Creations out at shazazz.art. And you can also go down into the description box down below and you can get a discount code as well for her as well. Okay. So yes, you guys, we are, like I said, on Clubhouse as well as Apple Podcasts. check this out and add me.
What up? What up? Hey, lovelies. We are now on Apple Podcasts. Yes, yes, yes. For my iPhone users, just a little something for you. Head over to the Apple Podcast app and type in Whitney DTV in the search bar and click the check to add me to your dashboard and listen to your girl on the go. Powered by Anchor FM by way of Spotify.
All right, you guys, this is how you guys can add me to Clubhouse, okay? So check me out on Clubhouse at Whitney TV Sound Club, okay? So check me out. Make sure that you add me on both your Apple podcast as well as Clubhouse, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the skinny of things. I hope you guys, hey, Lizette. Hey, Lizette. Hey, honey bunches. Lizette. Hey, how are you? Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all know what Straight Talk is hitting for. Okay. Welcome to Straight Talk. Okay. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from by placing it in the chat. Okay. So I can shout you guys out. If you have not done so already, please like this video, share this video. And I do mean share. You can share it here on YouTube. It's very simple. Just click share and share it on your social media platforms, as well as please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. You guys, last that I checked, we are just 200 away from being at 6K. Okay, just 200. I'll just refresh. We are officially at 5,802 subscribers. All right, thank you guys so very much. So we need less than 200 subscribers to get at 6K. Okay, we will get there. We're going to get there, all right? Now, this is the home of Keep It Cute or You Get the Boot. Please just respect my platform. That means you don't have to agree with me, but I ask that you keep it cute. And by doing so, you're respecting me in the process. So make sure you keep it cute. Okay. Now, this is a safe space. All right. I pride my channel on being a safe space for those people that feel like they want to cry, yell, cuss, or fuss, but respectfully. All right. You can do that respectfully. You will not get booted out for just having a perspective or a right of opinion. You are entitled to that. So make sure that you just indulge on the safe space, but you also respect the people that are involved because this is a real life situation. Please be kind. Okay. All right. Now, if you would like to join the channel, why not? Okay. It's better over here. Okay. Link pinned in the chat, which it is not. Okay. It is not. It is actually going to be in the description box, but I'm about to grab it for you guys. Okay. And know that we are getting closer to this trial. Okay. And I know everybody's going to be litty. Okay. Everybody is going to be lit when the R. Kelly trial come, and then you guys are going to be running your little behinds up over here. Okay. I am going to be doing a lot of members only chats when the time comes. Okay. Here you guys go. Let me go ahead and put this in here. All right. Okay, there you go. You can join the channel. It's actually pinned in the chat as I instructed. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of members only chat when it comes down to the R. Kelly transcript reading and all that stuff like that. Y'all know that the sentencing is going to be in May. Okay. And I'm trying my best to get there. We're supposed to be doing a bus and things of that nature. That's still up in the air, whatever, and still up in the talks. So if I'm not there, I will have someone on the ground. Trust you me. Y'all know I'm gonna get the gust of everything for you guys. So don't worry about that. Okay. Now, if you would like to support me, everything is located at the bottom of the screen, scrolling down right here. Okay. And last, we do have a PO Box 460 536 1000 West Walnut Street, Garland, Texas 75040. Okay. All right. So you guys are fully aware of what is going on tonight. Okay, let me go ahead and get everything set up. I'm about to get into this chat and say hello to you guys. Not what I was trying to do. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get this first part up. Hold on. Tripping. Okay. All right, so we're gonna be talking about two different situations on tonight. One being not dating a person because they have kids, which this is actually the roles have reversed. You see it more so in the likes of males not wanting to date females that have kids, but this situation is different. This situation is actually vice versa. This is a female that does not want to date a male that has kids. Okay, you see it more. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, so this is actually interesting. I'm excited to actually read the story and divulge it with you guys on tonight. And then, lastly but not leastly, surgery on my man. Okay, so we're gonna see what this entitles and what this entails and what we're gonna be discussing in regards to that. Child, child. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm buffering. So frustrated. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the gusp of everything. I'm going to read this first part of Straight Talk, and then I'm going to officially open Straight Talk, okay? All right. So let me go ahead. Oh, hey, Quana. Hey, Kentucky. Hey, Louisville. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this first read or whatever. I'm going to grab my phone because I can access my email that way. I hope you guys are doing okay on Clubhouse. All right. So here it goes, you guys. Okay. Hey, Whitney D. Thank you for this. So I've been dating for 2 years now since my divorce, but I'm seriously not looking for anyone that has children at all. When I told this to my friends, they said, I think she meant they, because she said, when I told this to my friend, she stated that I was wrong. Okay, so friend, she stated I was wrong and my standards are too high in this new world. I just don't care to be involved with a guy with kids because I don't want to have any baby mama drama. And I want all the attention. I don't have any children, so am I wrong? RP. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Straight Talk is now in session with Whitney D. Oh, sorry, y'all. I was trying to adjust my camera. Okay, so yeah. Here we go. Okay. Before we get into everything, I have to be healthy, baby, because y'all know I told y'all that me, my mother, my husband, we just got through having COVID. And so I'm just trying to build up my immune system. And I'm just saying, y'all, and I may talk about this. I think I'm gonna talk about this on the back end, but COVID is not a death. Ooh, hopefully that don't mess up the algorithm, but the C is not a death sentence, okay? And the does not stop you from getting it, okay? So I just wanted to make that very clear. But I use Suja organic immunity elderberry shot with zinc and probiotics. This, like, seriously, we got healed way quicker than the most. Like, seriously, the person who gave it to us, who was still had symptoms and things of that nature, and we were out that mug in less time. So make sure that you guys take care of your bodies, put vitamins in your bodies. Okay, you'll be fine. Okay, like, we have to go through different sicknesses, illnesses to build up the immunity that's God given. So I'm going to take that. Okay. And I'm in the process of becoming a brand ambassador to them too, child. They reached out. So we're going to see. But let me go ahead and take this shot. Woo! It's spicy. It is spicy. It has like cayenne in it, chamomile. It's real good though. It's real healthy. And then lastly, I'm gonna be drinking on my Kool-Aid pouch because your girl's not drinking tonight. I told you I'm working on my immune system, and alcohol, y'all, it's not really good for your body. Okay, so that's gonna be right there. So if you see me sipping, That's what your girl is sipping on, okay? And so yeah, let's get on into this. Quana says, I can totally understand that. I'm not dating anybody with kids under 18. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Okay. So what was her name? RP. The initials was RP. She said, hey girl, hey. Okay, welcome. You made it on Straight Talk with D. Okay. She says, so I've been dating for 2 years now since my divorce. Okay, but I'm seriously not looking for anybody that has children. I don't see any problem with that. You have a lot of men that have preferences out there. And to be honest with you, and let's make this very clear, this is a preference, fellas. Okay, this is a preference. And this is a preference, not I'm not gonna get into it, but y'all know why I say that. Because hold on, y'all, put this cup down. Y'all know why I say that, because people, men in particular, when they're dating out their race, they want to pull that card. It's a preference, and then they're very disrespectful to the opposite of race or color or ethnicity that they're not dating, and that's the problem. Okay. I don't see any problem in saying that you do not want to date a man with children. That was my preference. Mm-hmm. But see, the way God works, yeah, see, that was my preference. I didn't want to date anybody with kids because and see, the thing is with me, hold on, y'all, because I'm actually finna share this. So the thing with me in regards to not wanting to date a man with kids is because my ex-husband burnt me out with that. Okay. And so I told myself I would never date anybody else with children. And yeah, that went out the door. And like I said, the way God works, like he answers prayers while the enemy answers complaints. If you complaining about, oh, I'm tired of being single, oh, you girl, watch out, girl, chill out, because he's gonna make sure to give you what you want. And sometimes we don't necessarily need what we want. Yeah, I'ma say it. Although we be wanting stuff, it's not very conducive to our well-being. And see, God is the only one that can see that, because he sits up high, he looks down low, and he knows all of the all be all. Girl, right now you are feeling hurt and butthurt, but on up the road, a year or two from now, you're gonna meet the guy that's gonna rock your world. You know what I'm saying? Because I was big on the simple fact of the matter that I didn't want anybody besides my ex-husband at that time. I was like, Lord, I'm not gonna want nobody but him. You bring me anybody besides my ex-husband, it's not gonna work. I blah 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 blah, right? And I didn't want to be patient. I was like, I don't want to do this all over. It's gonna be, oh no, I just don't want to do it, right? And I am a stickler for love. I feel like you're never too old to find someone to fall in love, because love is the emotion, it's a feeling, it's an experience that never dies old. That's just my opinion. Okay. So congratulations to you to, after a divorce, to still pursue some form of a relationship. Okay, because some people, after they get burnt once, they're done. You know, you have those people that be like, I was in a divorce, it didn't work out, so screw love, this and third. I never was like that. Even after I mean, shoot, I was trying to fight for that marriage that clearly he didn't want it, you know what I'm saying? And so even there afterwards, I was open, I was ready. It was just that I had to get myself ready for what God had for me. So kudos to you, you know what I'm saying? And I don't see nothing wrong with your preference in not wanting a guy with children. Like I said, that was my preference. And then I found my now husband, and he had a kid. And I didn't lower my standards, because that was okay. So see, this is a difference. Okay. It's okay to have standards, and it's okay to adjust them. All right. And see, I'm a good negotiator. Okay. I remember being in school, I was on a debate team. And baby, I I I'll negotiate with you. Like I said, I shared this story with you guys before. in meeting my husband, since he was such a good father from my perspective, or he achieved to be one, I was like, man, say, I want like 10, I want like 7, 11 kids with this man. Cause man, like he's a good dad. And I've always wanted a lot of kids. I lost two before him. So I wanted to be able to kind of, just have kids and just push them out and just have that legacy just roaming the world, right? And so I was like, sorry, y'all, my hand feel weird. So when we got into our marriage and we had our first one, we had Demi, I engulfed her. She was just so spoiled because that was my rainbow baby, yada yada yada, right? And so as time went on, then we had denim, and we was kind of looking like, like this is not what we don't have no 7, 11 kids no more now, But see, I'm a negotiator. And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with adjusting your standards. Never lower your standards. Come on, child. No. Because see, the thing is that you have to be specific. Especially when there's prayer being involved, and people are always asking like the whole Sierra prayer and stuff like that. She was very specific. Okay. And then the thing is that furthermore, if you notice Russell, he's not your typical looker in a lot of cases. Sometimes people get with people, make people look good. Let's just be real. Okay. And so, I mean, he's attractive to me. I find Russell attractive, but in some cases overall, he's not a looker. And see, that's the thing. When it came to my now husband, see, husband fine, baby, trust. Whew. Okay. But what got me with him was our conversation, our dialect, how he could get in my mind, how he's a Gemini, so with me. So I was able to look beyond. Okay, hold on. Okay. It ain't. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me gotta get in this chat. Oh, Quana, can you take care of that for me? But I looked beyond the fact of the matter that he had a child because I'm a negotiator. Well, okay, he has one child. You get what I'm saying? Because my ex had 4. 2 from each ex-wife of his. Don't knock me, y'all. Leave me alone. Yeah, he had 4 children. Okay, so one to me, it was just fine. Okay, in comparison to the 4, the one was okay. So you can adjust your standards. I don't think you have to lower your standards for no one. Yeah, Quana said, yeah, girl, that's why I be telling people. I be like, y'all, I got some stories to tell. He had 2 ex-wives. I was his third. Okay. Sorry, y'all. It's very blotchy. So I do apologize. I don't know what's going on with the synergy. Okay. But I'm closing all the windows that I can, so we won't have no issues. Okay. So yeah. So, and then I'll just be honest. At that place of time when I found that dude, I didn't have a self-worth. I didn't have no standards. I was just happy that he wanted to marry me. Okay. So huh? Okay, I see a question in the comment. I'm gonna answer questions towards the end, okay? But I see your question, if it's appropriate, okay? Quana, can you look up that word for me that they used? Oh, okay, okay. Anywho, I just glanced over the question, so anywho, so it's okay to adjust your standards. I wouldn't lower them though. I just wouldn't lower my standards. I mean, that you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You will find somebody that's willing to meet you where you're at. And see, that's the thing. Like I shared this story with you guys before as well with my husband. When meeting him, he was in his lowest part. Ooh, I'm juicing out. My husband like it. He was at one of the lowest phases in his life. Okay. And so he met me. I was probably at one of my highest, to be honest with you. I was working for a call center, debt collections, and I was busting. My checks were booming. I was making a substantial amount of money at this particular job. So I was Gucci, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, and so when I met him and he wasn't on that level, he was kind of like discouraged, if you will. And I had to let him know, boy, please. You know what I'm saying? I literally, and phone dies. Hold on, y'all. I know my clubhouse people are like, this lady, how's she gonna leave out like that? I had to show him that, I will meet you where you're at because I saw potential. That's the thing. So in your question, in regards to your standards and stuff like that, do they have potential? Do they have potential in being something great beyond the circumstances, beyond the point of where they're at now? See, a lot of us get conflicted, and a lot of us get blinded by reality instead of future potential in people. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't have envisioned myself on this platform. I knew I was a talker. I knew I could talk. I knew I loved people. I knew I wanted to help people. I knew I had some things to say, but I didn't think it was going to be this platform. I'm not going to lie to you, because before YouTube, I was a speaker. I wouldn't say I was. Eh, I don't want to say like an evangelist, but I was more so like God driven, like speaker, woman of God, just speaking and professing. I thought my work was going to be a ministry. I'm just going to be honest with you, but this is a form of ministry, but I didn't think it was going to be on this level. So I didn't think YouTube was going to be the place for me or what have you. Okay. So when I was with my ex-husband, let me tell you the difference. And that's why you got to be careful with saying, this is what I want, and that's it. My ex-husband, I remember I had just started my first business because I'm an entrepreneur. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm an entrepreneur. As some of you guys may know, and if you don't, I am a 2-time business, well, 3-time now with the channel. But I have a business called my first company, my first business that I started was the Roundup Camps. And because I've been in the industry over 15 plus years with modeling. And so I wanted to give back to the industry. And by doing so, I told myself that I would do workshops. So I first created a group on Facebook, and then from there, I gathered up people who wanted information about it and wanted to learn. Now you got all these Instagram, but that's neither here nor there. Get your money, boo. But yeah, and I would teach them about the industry, I'm saying portfolio, comp cards, and casting, and blah, 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 right? So that was my first business. Well, my ex-husband at that particular time, he wasn't trying to feel that, because see, he had 4 children, and see, he had to get he had to work, you know what I'm saying? And that was a form of work for me. It was very lucrative when I would do these camps. It's just that, you got to plan, you got to build up to these things, right? He wasn't trying to hear that. He was just like, I need you to make money. I need you to make money. Now, not knowing his role as the head of the household, you go do it. See, that's something else in itself. Okay, that's something else in itself. I'm not a lazy individual. I will go out there and get it, but it's presentation, and his presentation at times will be lackluster. I'll just say that. Okay, not for nothing. Yeah. So I remember the moment that I had to stop with my camps and try to look for work, I felt so incomplete, right? Because that's not what I wanted to do. And I knew that's not what God had for me to do. And so I found myself, y'all, I'm getting back in the group. My phone is back on. I found myself like, okay, there it go. Oh man, it kicked me. Oh well. Um, I found myself at a place to where I just was kind of like, I was discouraged, I was low, I was just like, man, I don't really want to get a 9 to 5. I really want to focus on my entrepreneurship. And that's why, if y'all remember, B Simone said something a while back, although she got it from somebody allegedly. Y'all got it. She wanted an entrepreneur. She wanted a business individual, that could understand her mindset. You get what I'm saying? And that's a standard, you know what I'm saying? But she said she was willing to, adjust it for an athlete or whatever, but they got to know how it is to be up hours. And now I'm going to be honest with you. Like, being an entrepreneur, I'm everything. I'm the customer service. I'm the packager. I'm all of that. You know what I'm saying? And so, it was just weird, the space that I was in, because I was just like, he's not getting it. This is going somewhere. So you fast forward now, the difference. Oh, my husband it encourages me. Like, even when I say with now my third, entrepreneurship with Whitney DTV, my husband encourages me to do it. Like, and he is like, you just focus on cleaning the house and keeping the house cleanly and tidy. I'll worry about the income. You're not able to help me like that financially right now, and that's okay. I just need you to do this, and I'll do this. That's the difference. But see, he was not always the provider like that. Yeah. Because see, when I met him, he was on the floor of his god brother's house. Okay. And in a bad situation. See, if I had saw him like that and said, oh, my standards. Oh, come on, somebody. If I would have just seen him in that situation, because my standards are set at a level and I'm not willing to adjust, I would have missed being able to sit my behind right here on this platform and do what I love. Do what God probably already had designed for me years before. Had my ex allowed me to be that little scatterbrained Gemini, to be that eclectic individual that I am, I have so much potential built up in me. And so he wasn't worried about that. Okay. He wanted me to contribute. Okay. So the difference in the dynamics is I'm able to do what I love, which is YouTube, which is being an entrepreneur. I'm able to do different things. I was able to cultivate and create my second business, which is Whitney Davis Planning, under my now husband. And the situation with that was, like I told you, when we got into our relationship, and I met him, we were both bussing. I was in the call center, debt collection. I was bussing. When I met him, he was, working still at the same job he is to this day. And we were, moving. I was finna move out there because I didn't like his living situation. And a month after signing my lease, I lose my job. But see, that man that I adjusted my standards for, because he had a child and I said I didn't want anybody with children, was able to tell me, I remember when. See, I remember when you would send me money and put money in my account when I was hungry and I didn't have it at the time. You would feed me. See, I remember when. So I know you're capable of doing it. You just sit back and let me do it right now. I got this. I'm the man of the household. And he has been like that ever since. But see, if I would have let my standards, okay, come on, somebody. If I would have let my standards blind me, I wouldn't have had that experience. And then also, that the the power meant potential. See, I was always the power. He was the potential because he had potential in him. And since then, he's able to see himself elevate on levels that he never had. Not to say, oh, I did it because of me. No, no, no. I give God all the glory. However, I'm your pusher. Yeah. See, a lot of us don't want to do the work. So you rather have your standards up so high and have somebody jump up there and meet it instead of saying, I can adjust here, because you're not a good negotiator. Yeah. You're not a good negotiator. So you'll have your standards up here. And that's just like for your friends and stuff like that. You'll have a standard, you'll have a level in which your friends have to meet. Okay. But you ain't that. Oh, come on, somebody. Oh, come on, somebody. So, let me go back to it. So, in regards to your standards, absolutely, girl, keep your standards, but be willing to adjust them. See, that's the difference. Not saying for you to just be done with your standards and just get anything. Be willing to adjust them. And even still, sometimes when it's just kind of like a Jenga, right? If you notice, y'all, you're still using the same blocks. Well, some cases, some people get the blocks and replace them. That's all what you're doing with your standards. Come on, somebody. I wish I had it. I wish I had the Jengas. Okay. When you are adjusting your standards, you're not getting rid of them, knocking down the whole Jenga. You're just grabbing that one stick that may be in an uncomfortable situation, and maybe you're putting it down a little down here, and then you get that one and you're putting it up there, and then and you keep building on that. Okay, so it's okay to have standards, but don't allow your standards to mess up your potential. Because see, what you desire, what you need may very well be in that dude that has a child. Now, like I said, I was the same. I was the same way. Hold on, y'all. I was the same way. Like I said, I didn't after my ex, I didn't want to go through that. I refused. I was not. And even speaking with my now husband at the time or whatever, and when he told me that, I kind of was like, okay, this is cool. This is gonna be fun. But I'm not gonna take him seriously because I don't got time myself. I get it, because you also says are too high in this new world. And in regards to this whole new world or whatever, what y'all gotta understand is, and I'm speaking to the children of the Most High. Okay, I'm speaking to the children of God. Okay, when I tell you, don't know one monkey stop no show. If he's not going to get it together, trust you me. If she's not going to get it together, trust you me. It's literally still somebody out there. I don't know where y'all get off like, oh my God, the world is coming to me. Ain't nobody good out there. When you wait and you truly trust in the Lord to guide you, to guide them, and you listen to him. Cause see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I shared this with you guys before. The saying, the Bible scripture is what God has joined together shall no man put asunder. But did he join it together? And you know by the fruit that it bears. Okay? God is not an author of confusion, period, poo. Okay? So in the long run, don't worry about what's going on in this world, because you're in it, you're not of the world. Okay? And so know that children of God that are seeking the right way, he's always going to make things turn out for your good, be it with that individual or not. So don't get it misconstrued and be like, oh man, it's not no good men out there now. It's not no good women out there. You just pray and you trust and believe that God is going to supply all your needs according to his riches and glory. So don't worry about what's going on in this new world or what have you. Be steadfast and unmovable and trust that God has you. You say, I just don't care to be involved with that guy with kids because I don't want to have any baby mama drama. To be honest with you, I understand that. I get that. And to be honest with you, that's why in a lot of cases, men don't want to be with women that have children. And see, that's because a lot of men know that other men can be catty. But to be honest with you, I think it's a twofold situation because I feel like it's even worse. It's even worse for the men because you got some women that are butt hurt and don't want them to move on, and so they treat you like poo poo, and you're the best thing since sliced bread for their kids. But I digress. I can say, fortunately, I didn't go through that. Yeah, no. See, that ship has sailed with them. And so I didn't have baby mama drama. I did with my ex. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They were out to get me. Both of the wives. One of them was kind of all right, but the last one, the most recent one, you could tell she's still kind of like a little butthurt. You know what I'm saying? She was still feeling away. And she would do any and everything to take out her frustration out on me because of that. And so we had little issues, right? But I held my mule because I didn't want to mess up, the dynamics between him and his children or whatever the case may be. So I get that. I absolutely get that. Again, that's okay. That's okay. But see, I didn't have that experience. So I still had that standard there. I didn't want baby mama drama. Well, I never got it. So that standard is still there for me not wanting the baby mama drama. And when that moment, if that moment had ever came, I would adjust my standards and determine what I wanted to do at that point. So that's okay. You also said, and I want all the attention. I can relate again to that. When you're a parent, okay, you got kids, you can't be out. Like, I can't tell you when the last time I really just kicked it and did all of that stuff, which I miss it sometimes, but not really. I love my children, and me being a product of childhood sexual abuse, I don't leave my kids with anybody. I don't care if it's their sibling. Allow me to repeat that. I don't leave my children just with anybody. I don't care if it's their sibling. Yeah, see, this is my responsibility. And so if one of us can't adjust ourselves to be able to do what we decided to do by having sex and bringing children in this world, then we're just not going to do it. Because see, I'm funny about mine. I don't play about my children. I don't. And I don't even leave any situations open to happen because the devil will use a crack. And see, I sometimes get a little bad little rep when it comes to that because I can be very mama hawkish with my children, but I can pridefully say that they've never been exposed to anything that I have been since, when I was younger. It's been situations, but nothing deep that's going to mess up their lives. You get what I'm saying? And that's my responsibility as a parent to make sure that I'm parenting well. Okay. My happiness comes second when it comes to the choices that I make in life when it comes to my children. So I get that, boo. And yeah, I thought you said you don't have any children, so you can't relate, so you can't understand that. So right now you're selfish, rightfully so. That's the reason why before going into this marriage with my now husband, I said the same. I didn't have any children. So why would I want somebody who had children? To be honest with you, I even wanted to be the first to give that man his children. To be honest with you, I thought that would be so dope. And see, let me tell you again how God works. If you're very specific with God, God said, okay, well, the guy that I have for you has one child. Okay. He has a son. You can be the first to give him a daughter. And I was like, you know what, Jesus, let's go. Let's go with it. I can adjust my standard for that. You feel me? It's about adjustment. It's about negotiation. Okay, I'll take this if you give me this type of situation. You know what I'm saying? And then even still, it was a situation because of the splitting and the divorce of him and his ex-wife, I'm saying my now husband. He wasn't able to properly parent his son, when all that come on or whatever, when all that happened. So I also, with our second child, with his second son, he was able to be the father to his son like he wanted to. So it was still our first times to that nature. You know what I'm saying? He was able to bless me, a first time mom, with my first children. So standards are okay, but be willing to adjust them. Okay. And so lastly, you asked me, are you wrong? You are not wrong. You're not wrong. No one is ever wrong for their preferences. They're not. I hate when people say that. You're not wrong for preferring the lesser or the greater or whatever the case may be. Don't allow anybody to tell you anything different. Okay. And that's period, poo. Okay. All right, you guys. That was it in regards to not dating him. He has kids. Okay. I want to wrap this particular topic up by saying you're not wrong for having your standards. And be it that you want somebody on the same level as you. If you don't have children, it's okay to not want children. It'd be different if you had some children and you're like, I don't want nobody to have children, which that's still, at the end of the day, it doesn't negate the fact that that's the standard. That's what you want. No necessarily meaning that's what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't want an individual who had children, and God gave me the exact thing that I said I didn't want. And it's been the best thing. Has it been perfect? Hell no. But it's been the best thing for me. And it's been beautiful. It's been a beautiful experience to still grow and learn and get to know him, and adjust myself and change and twist and bend for the world. And I mean bubble of a world, my world, with my life, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like standards should not be the be all be all. Standards should be the standard. Standards should be the level of the playing field that you're desiring for a particular situation or person. I don't think it should be the be all and be all, because when you do that, you box yourself in. Okay. So RP, I pray that I was able to help you guys. We're going to take a little short break, and we're going to come back with the last topic of Straight Talk. Okay. See you guys soon. What up, you guys? Whitney D here, Whitney DCD, and we have merch. All right, you guys, we are back. And yes, we do have merchandise. I had someone, again, Long Star, come at me and ask me, where are the men merch? Where are the men merch? We have it. Okay, as you saw. And my husband actually featured well, no, he hasn't worn it yet. I need to get him for that. But not for nothing, yes, we do have male and female merch. It is available at the link in the description box down below. You guys can represent Whitney DTV. Okay, not for nothing, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this last topic of the night, because I am not going to hold you guys any longer. Okay. This last particular topic is surgery or my man. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this up and read, and we're going to call it a night. Okay. All right. So let's get that up. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this read, honey. Okay. So this is what it says. Okay. It says, hey, Whit. Hey. So I've been a fairly busty. Okay. I'm taking this person is meaning boobies. Okay. Woman all my life. Yet here recently, I wanted augmentation surgery. But my boyfriend says if I do, he'd leave me because he thinks I'm beautiful as is. It's just not about my beauty. They hurt. What should I do? Please help, Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Unfortunately, I don't have that problem. I am a strong, I'm a strong, proud member of the itty bitty titty committee, and so therefore, I can't relate. But I can understand about wanting surgery. Okay. I wanted surgery before I met my husband. Me and my mother talked about going half on it. Okay. I was like around, I think I was like 23, 20. I don't know how old I was, but my mom was like, when you turn 25, I will help you get your breast augmentation because I wanted breasts. I pride myself on wanting to get some kind of form of something to show that I'm a woman, okay? Because I mean, I just felt like that was what the glamour for vacation of it all, breast, booty. And I've always been a little particular woman, but I always had a little back there, just a little, I wasn't just flat. I always had a little, and then I poke it out and it'll be a little extra, you know what I'm saying? But it was okay. And so I wanted to appear, you know what I'm saying? And I was gonna get it, but I met my husband. And I say my husband because any guy before that, encouraged it. Yes, okay, encouraged it. And my husband was like, you can do that, but it depends on who you're doing it for. If you're doing it for you, Whitney, go for it. But if you're doing it for me, I don't want that. I don't like fake. And then he's saying, furthermore, I'm not a breast guy. You see how God works. When you are equally yoked with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, that was just an epiphany for me, just in that moment. God knew that moment would come to where it will actually already heard me before my husband speaking about breast and speaking about wanting breast implants and this and that and the third. And he blessed me with somebody who wasn't even a breast man. Come on now. Specificity. Okay? Specification. Okay? Specification. All right, you got to be specific. How specific is that? You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, let's go ahead and get into what you were saying. Boyfriend. Y'all know how I feel about boyfriends and girlfriends and boyfriends. Like, that's cute. All right. But no shade, no tea. But if Darren at that time was my boyfriend telling me that, I wouldn't listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, Mama, baby, I'm well beyond 25. Can we still run that? Can we still make it happen? But because it was my husband, I value marriage. Okay. I value marriage and the positioning of it so much so that I respect that. Okay. However, if it was my boyfriend, nigga, please. Sign me up. We're right here. Oh, okay. Here I come. Thank you. Child, please. Rebecca, girl, bump him. No shade. Because I guarantee you, don't know one monkey, because that's what he is. If he acting like that, that's a monkey behavior. He's swinging from a tree. Let his butt go swing, okay? But don't one monkey stop no show. They don't, because baby, one go out, another one can come in. Trust you, he gonna love them boobs, okay? But like I said, fortunately, God blessed me with somebody who wasn't even a boob guy. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. So this flat, he don't even care. That's just wonderful, okay? But because I'm just saying, and you said he says, if he leave, leave. Leave. That's a boyfriend, girl. He's a boyfriend, girl. Leave. Don't be threatened by leave because that's questionable. I'm doing this for the betterment of myself. And then I did read that you said that it ain't even about you and your beauty. It's about it hurting. They hurt. And two different stories. First and foremost, like with my niece. Um, I remember years and years and years, she would always talk about her breasts, and she was very athletic, very physical. Here recently, she got a breast augmentation or whatever, and she is in heaven. She loves life, and body look good, and it that all her weight majority was in her breast. She really wasn't a big girl, but she was, didn't want them, and here it is, a woman like me want them. So you never know, what I'm saying, but she would say it when she was younger. So it didn't really surprise me when she got older and she had the financial means to do so that she did. And that's why I say you got to do what's in the best interest for you. And like I said, she loves life and, got a new boo or whatever. She's doing good for herself in regards to that. And, she doesn't regret it. Now I can relate in regards to Rebecca because my husband, in regards to my lazy eye, like I tell you guys, I was not born like this. Even before meeting my husband, I didn't have my lazy eye. Over time, it started cultivating and developing, and then it just got worse. It was a point in time to where I actually could control it. When I would feel it, could control it. Now it's to a point to where it's just the way it is. And I'm in the process, like I told y'all this year, which I haven't been doing good. Y'all gotta hold me accountable for real. I've been, patching, meaning covering up the stronger eye and allowing the weaker eye to, get more work in and work out because it's reversible. But see, me, like I tell you, I'm not good at worrying about self and doing what I need to be for self. I'm mom, I'm wife, I'm there, I'm this and that. And so it's kind of hard for me. And so I prefer to go just quickly do what you got to do. But then the repercussions of that is that, quite frankly, it can make it worse. It can make it to where the eye goes the opposite way. It can, and my husband is like, I don't want you to do all of that. Like, you're beautiful. Like, I don't care about your eye. And furthermore, what I'm saying, the risk that's involved, whatever. It wasn't until here recently he did change his tune. He was just like, whatever you want to do, I'm gonna support you. However, I had to tell him, like, babe, I don't care about that. You think I care about these fools online that never won't bust a grape if they said it to me in my face? I don't care what these people think about me. And baby, please, eye patch on my face, baby. You could never. Okay. On my worst day, baby, you could never. So I'm not worrying about that. Like, I know I'm not no ugly girl, but it's just that it hurts. Like, I got double vision. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I get headaches for no reason. It can be a lot of pressure on my eye. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm not seeing straight in years. Can you imagine that? Like, everything you see is double for years. Okay. And so, like I said, when I started explaining that, that's when my husband was like, okay, what I'm saying? I get it. But to him, it's just like, oh, it's cosmetic. You're pretty. Who cares about that? You can't really tell, blah, blah, blah. And I would have people that would say the same thing. Oh, I didn't even know this or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, but I'm living like this. I'm hurting, And so, I waver in the whole fact of doing surgery or whatever the case may be. Like, I always want to exhaust all all of the things that I can do. And I think and so I said all that to say I understand. And like I said, it's two different coins and folds. Like I said, my niece, she went through it and she hasn't looked back or whatever the case may be. But for me, I'm it's still pending for me. But trust you me, baby. It ain't stopped nothing, okay? In the process of debating if we want another baby or a wedding, baby, or maybe even get both, baby. Trust. Don't know one monkey stop, no show. Don't know one monkey stop, no show. Trust you me, okay? Trust you me. So Rebecca, if you can't sit him down, was that it? Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Okay. You said, what should you do? I'm going to tell you. If you can't sit him down on some real stuff and say, babe, like, this is the reason why that I want to get this, because they hurt me. Look at the indentions on my daggone shoulder. And y'all women, let's be clear. That's not cute. Because that causes damage onto your skin, your muscles. They're heavy. Now everybody can't afford to get breast augmentations, but at the next best thing is to get proper bras for them jugs. Okay. And maybe we need, what, I am going to have a straight talk for real, where we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about women hygiene. Yeah, you smell you, girl. If we smell you, you smell that. You smell that. Okay? Stop it. Okay? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about proper, hygiene, proper, what I'm saying, just etiquette. Like, let's get back to being concerned about thyself being true, okay? Manifesting our visions of womenismness. Because, child, I had one relative tell me that their mother didn't teach them proper hygiene, like they didn't know about washing with soap and front to back. And I was like, we're gonna have a dialect, okay, because we need to have this out there in the ether. But if you can't have a conversation with him, Rebecca, sit him down and be like, babe, I really need to get this surgery. And you know what? And my thing is, start at levels. Like I told y'all, Jenga, with the standards. Compromising and negotiation as a woman, it's what we do. It's biblical. See, you got to be a powerhouse. And that's why I was telling y'all, in the dynamics, whenever I met my husband, he wasn't powerful yet. He hadn't met me. I was always power, okay? He was potential. And see, I spoke through my husband, boyfriend at the time, and he got up off that floor, and he ain't been on the floor since. Yeah, see, that's the powerhouse that I am. Yeah, see, I see the potential in you, and I cultivate that. See, I negotiate with my father. Oh, yeah, not with him. No, 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 no. I'm not going to talk to you no more. No. See, you don't see nothing wrong with your current state of being, but baby, we got stuff we got to do. So I need you to get up off that floor. So let me pray. Let me ask God to give me the provisions that I need to be able to, make this happen. Although God, we not going to play. God was not in us shacking. No. See, that's why we got married fast. Oh, see, this is why I tell y'all, and I told y'all some weeks back, a man, no. Yeah. See, me and my husband dynamic and relationship was like boom, boom, boom. See, it was fast for other people. See, you need time. You need to. But see, he knew what it was. See, I told him I'm not going to be your baby mama. I'm not going to be your girlfriend much longer either, because see, skin 30. I don't got time. Yeah, I got stuff that I gotta do in life. God need me to do stuff, and see, I can't be playing with you. See, as women, we are negotiators. We are the thoroughbreds when it comes to negotiation. What you supposed to, and it's supposed to be a way that you can get exactly what you need. Yeah. So if you can't sit him down, sis, and be like, baby, I know you enjoy these. I get it. But at the end of the day, they hurt, babe. Like, do you see this bra strap? Do you see this indention? Do you see this? And see, this is something that I live with. This is something I've been living with every day. You don't play with these that often as I've been having them and having to carry this. Babe, my back be hurting all the time. I can't function. Sometimes I can't breathe if I lay on my back because they're so heavy. I need to do something about this. And unfortunately, if that means that you're going to leave me because of it, then that's going to be your loss. I will hope not, because I love you. But I need to do what's in the best interest for me. And if you can't understand that, I get that. I get that. Hopefully you'll come around once you see that, I'm saying this was the best thing for me. I really hope we can work this out though. And sing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, see, baby, please, no. And if not, bye, bye. Cause like I said, okay, we're getting it taken care of. Thank you, Quana. Like I said, don't no one monkey stop the show. Oh, hell no. Don't one monkey stop the show. Oh, heck no. You're not gonna stop nothing. And I know, if anything, you the one. You love him. Okay. But see, if he loves you, he wants the betterment for you. He, in this time, is being selfish because he's so used to your beauty, this being a form of beauty. See, that's why you got to be careful the dudes that you align yourself with, even the women, because when that penis can't get hard anymore, can't break your back like it used to, when he's no longer fine, pissing and pooping on himself, vice versa, when them titties sag all the way to her knees, uh, uh, when that Aquafina dries like the Sahara Desert, what do you have? Yeah, see, you got to look, y'all. You got to find, and I've shared this with you guys before. I had to find solace in the connection I have with my husband. Oh yeah, and that was when we were dating. That's why I was like, oh baby, good luck to y'all that be trying to come between it. Good luck with that. See, that foundation started in the mother. Okay, it ain't perfect. It's not, but it's some people got foundations just blow like the wind. It's off like the wind. Okay. But see, our foundation is built for it tough. Let me tell you how and why I know, because it's been tested and it's been tried and we know it's true. Not that it's perfect. Again, I'm not saying that. But the difference is that hold on, let me take this down. The difference is that I'm trying to see the words that I can say. The difference is it's that we went through challenges, and we did that earlier into our marriage, to be honest with you. See, we were up against the possibility of not being sexually involved, because see, me, whenever I had Demi, no one told me this. See, we don't talk about this. My sex drive went down. See, I had voices around me. Oh, really? Why, girl? I love having sex all the time. This and that. Well, it wasn't like that for me. Every woman is different. And for me, I just didn't have the drive that I used to have, which was so perplexing to me because, I would jump on it. What? I'll jump on it. I mean, like for real. And so to have my fine husband, and I know what it's hitting for. And I just couldn't, I didn't understand that. And he had to be patient. He had to be strong enough not to step out of the dynamic of our relationship and cheat, because he had every bit of grounds not like that. But I'm just saying, he wasn't getting fulfilled. But our foundation was built on more than sex. That's what I'm saying. When he couldn't get a piece, he didn't go get a piece. Okay? And it's just like the conversations and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? That intellect gotta be there. Because when he not talking, when he can't talk to you because you mad, he not over talking to somebody else. Uh-oh, come on, somebody. Or vice versa. She not talking to you, you not talking to her, and so she's going to go talk to Robert. Okay? You have to come to realization of where your place is and what do you contribute to the folding of the dynamic. But in regards to both of these situations, as far as standards, as far as boundaries, because like I shared with you guys earlier this week, and you guys have to go check that video. I did a story time where I was just saying when setting boundaries go wrong, and I shared with you guys that it was a friendship. This wasn't a relationship. This is a friendship. When I decided to create boundaries, and I've experienced this with in-laws and things like that. When I create boundaries, I'm the worst person in the world. But I was okay when I was your yes man, when I was kicking it, when we were doing everything and I'm just letting everything flow. But the moment I began to create a structure, you don't like it. But the boundary is for me. Because see, what y'all got to understand is if we don't have those lines in the road, and mind you, if those lines are there and we're not, it doesn't affect us, right? But see, when we're on the road and we are in there with other people and we go with them lines, if the lines weren't there, if those boundaries weren't set, we'll be crashing all over the place. It would be dysfunctional. So, in regards to, Rebecca, that's actually a boundary. He crossed it, period. You're my boyfriend. You don't dictate my body like that. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're a boyfriend. Yeah, because see, technically, ladies and gentlemen, when you become husband and wife, your body is not yours. Oh, yeah, I said, let me move the filter. When you become husband and wife, your body is no longer just yours. Yeah, see, it's his. It's hers. So technically, put that back. She has the right. He has the right to put his 2 cents in on it. Now, it is absolutely your body. But see, as husband and wife, you want to bring in what your significant other only if you guys are equally yoked. And that's the reason why you want to be equally yoked, because God is not the author of confusion. And if this person is your help meet, they're going to help you meet the help that you need. And so if you guys are equally yoked, it's a vibrant, it's your vibe. And so when my husband told me, babe, I don't want you to get this surgery, I didn't really take offense to it, because after I educated him on my experience, he was like, okay, babe, I'm riding along with whatever you decide you want to do. Even still, I ain't made no moves, but I took into consideration what he thought about the situation. So that's the thing. That's the difference. And that's the difference between being submissive, okay? Because a lot of people shy away from, run away from that word. Let me break this down before we end this. Submission is not nothing to do with control or power. It's you, man. It's you, woman. Okay? And really, true submission, when it comes to husband and wife, falls on the woman. Let me tell you why. Because the dynamic is supposed to be God, husband, wife, children, family, right? So you, woman, I'm talking to you, sis. You're submitting to your husband because, hear me out, he's supposed to, in the words of my son, supposed to be submitting to the father. And so technically, by you being submissive, you are submitting to the father as well. Because see, that authority that comes from the Lord is draining his way into your spouse, into your husband. And so if that's the standard, if he's right there with the father, connecting, praying, and seeking guidance for your household, it's going to trickle down to you. And so if you guys are equally yoked, what he says to you is all for the betterment of you and the overall picture and dynamics of the family. And sis, that ain't cute if you're not listening. You're out of order. And that's a straight up Jezebel spirit. So you need to be delivered, sis. You're not listening to your husband. It's your body. Okay. But as far as his boyfriend and girlfriend stuff, Rebecca, go get your surgery, girl. Girl, please. Child, please. He's a boyfriend. I don't care if you with him for 30 years. You don't have a ring, sis. I don't care if he's your fiance. You ain't got a certificate, sis. Standard, we're on that now. See, that's where a standard need to come in. I'm not finna play with you, nigga. I want a ring. I want that. No, and don't no. That's why I say you can adjust that standard. But no, I made that very clear with my husband. And I put it out there and I gave him a time span. See, I didn't tell him the time span. Oh, yeah, no. See, I talked to my father. And I put my father on a time crunch. I sure did. I'm not going to talk to him. You got a year to propose to me. No. I'm not going to put pressure on you to do what you should desire to do. See, I'm going to talk to my father and make my desires very clear. And if this man that I'm potentially about to marry is the man that I think he is, he's seeking you first, the kingdom of heaven too. And so the father is going to let him know, it's time. Go get that ring. Go ask her dad. Go ask her mom. Because she got you on a year time span. So let's get that going. And then he's going to be obedient to that. And by way of him being obedient to the father, he's going to be obedient to me. Come on, somebody. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not. So, yes, sis, go get your surgery. That's not your husband. And then I think it was RP, your standards are fine. But as a woman, learn your negotiation gift, because that's a gift. Negotiation is a beautiful gift. And it's a beautiful gift to operate in when you can properly negotiate a good deal. Because, baby, that's how bosses are made. You're a true boss, but you can't talk to your husband and negotiate some standards, some boundaries. You can't let him say, look, babe, I'm not feeling satisfied. I had many of those conversations. Ooh. Yeah. It hurt like a mug. But I knew my foundation. See, I already knew we could talk because we were friends. And I knew that as much as it hurt me, he's my husband. And so he's trying to make me get to a level of potential. Come on, somebody could see that role change. See, he was no longer on that floor. He's power now. And so we are two powers coinciding. Come on now, somebody. And so I'm now, because I'm not meeting his needs clearly, potential. He knows potential because he knows what it do. But something's not right. But sis, you rather wait until you get that call Right, brother? You rather wait till Tyrone calling you. You rather wait, sis, till you got an Arion holding a Bambino. But see, you couldn't talk to him and negotiate. And when I mean by negotiating, I was like, okay, babe, what we need to do? What's popping? Hmm. Hmm. Standards are awesome. We live by them. However, standards are not rules. They can't be. When you start making your standards be rules and regulations, that's where you mess up at. However, when you decide to make a standard and you're willing to adjust the the checkoffs, you can work with that, you know. Um, but hopefully I was able to help RP with your standards, and then Rebecca with your boundaries. Okay. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments, that you can always get at me. um I'm sorry, I'm looking down at the box. You guys can always get at me at reviews@whitneyd@gmail.com. And if you have something that you like for me to answer on Straight Talk, my honest, straight opinion, hit me up at reviews@whitneyd@gmail.com. Okay. Now I'm going to get in the comments and then we're going to end tonight. Okay. All right. Let me see what you guys had to say. Oh, Quana says you are still helping people on this channel. And if you guys are just joining in, I stated that I thought that my position was not going to be on a YouTuber, if you will, that I wanted it to help people. I thought, I will be more so in ministry, like an evangelist, going around. And then God, put me on this platform and I'm still able to, help people, like Quana said. So thank you for that. And then she also says, that's a marriage. Lay out your roles and keep them going, and you're both happy. I do believe that. And me and my husband, we do believe in gender roles. That's period. I love being a woman. I love sitting on my behind and be like, what are we going to do, honey? I sure do. See, God didn't build us. He didn't build the woman to carry. Not here. Here he did. That's why if you notice, our womb is something powerful. See, men strong carry because they carry. They're supposed to carry. See, that's why I don't find it sexy or cute when people be like, oh, you strong black woman, because they get strength misconstrued. And you can't be weak then because you're so strong. Hell no. Nope. I'm weaker than a mug. Okay. And I'm okay with that. I love my husband. I need my husband. There ain't no, nope, I need him. I sure do. And like I shared with y'all before, y'all gonna get nothing but the truth over here. I told y'all, me and him, we're separated back over summertime. We were done. Baby, please. It was pure hell. I was like, oh, hell no. Like I said, I didn't let him know this, but I was breaking apart by myself. And then he was too. You know what I'm saying? We need each other. And that's okay. We need each other. Marriages aren't perfect. But yeah, know your role, stay in your lane. Period, Pooh. Yes. And I'm telling you, stands the test of time. Oh, my sissies in here. Hey. Both of them in here. Hey. Hey, Sissy Brenda, if you're still in here. And hey, Nene. My sis says, oh, wow, Rebecca, get the reduction because seems like it will cause you more health issues, possibly a humpback, and especially if they are hurting. Exactly. And that's what I said, Rebecca, to you. Girl, get that surgery. Okay. And like I said, my niece for years talked about it. I mean, she's like, oh my gosh, she was like, I think in G's, like her breasts were humongous, child, like for real, for real. And she, had those creases, and then she did every level to it. She went and got proper bras, she got sized for her bras, but it still was back pains and stuff. And then she said, they're heavy, and she would lay back and, it was kind of like suffocating. So, saying now, God does give people bountiful. You get a bountiful, blessing, but I feel like you do what, when stuff is health concerning to you, that's a different thing. God understands that. He did bless surgeons and dentists. Y'all stop doing that. And I tell y'all, y'all got to understand, faith without works is dead, okay? Just because you praying and, hallelujah, I'm going to get me a man. Oh, hallelujah. Bro ain't knocking at your door. That's mumbo jumbo, okay? You pray, seek God, let him know what you want, and get out. Get out and stop being scared of this, okay? Because you're going to go either way it go. I'm just, look. I said, I'm going to have to be real. You're going to go either way it go. But God did not bring you this far to take you out. Come on now. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. He going to protect you along the way because he got purpose, especially if he told you something, he promised you something. He going to guide you to it, okay? Don't let take you out. You going to be all right. Don't be afraid of this world. Live it. Sis says, my baby is beautiful. Big facts. Hey, Shayla. Quana says, that bra strap be hurting, child. I can't relate. I can't relate, but that's okay though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, do what's best for you, girl. If your bra strap is hanging all like that and making them little indentions and stuff like that, that means that they're too big. Do what you got to do, for the best interest for you to feel better with yourself. And if he decide he wants to leave, then good riddance. Like I said, God truly blessed me with somebody who loves me for me. Like I ain't have no breasts. Well, let me take that back. I did having my children. But as soon as I stop breastfeeding, itty bitty lemon space, baby, please, that was gone. But my husband, like, I don't care about that. So not for nothing, y'all. I think that's it. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Sissy Pooh. But yes, you guys, that is Straight Talk with Whitney D. I pray that I was able to, inform you guys and keep it straight up with you guys. Again, like I said, if you guys have something that you would like to bring to Straight Talk, you're more than welcome to send it to reviewswithwhitneyd@gmail.com. If I find it interesting, you may just see it here on Straight Talk, okay? If not, nothing more, if you don't know how to email, you can always slide in my DMs right here, okay, at WhitneyD_TV. And like I told you guys, we are on, now we have extended our platform to Clubhouse as well as Apple Podcast for my iPhone users. Please go find me on both platforms, add me so we can build our groups on both of those platforms. And like I said, anytime that I do a stream, it's going to be on Apple Podcast, so you'll be able to hear it, as you move around. I don't know how a lot of people phones are. YouTube will shut you down. So even if you be like, I'm gonna put the phone down and I'm just gonna let it run, you get kicked out sometimes, okay? So to avoid that, go on and pull me up on Apple Podcasts, okay? And then it's powered by Anchor, and that you can actually have Android for that, okay? Not for nothing, you guys. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in to another segment of Straight Talk with Whitney D. I enjoyed it tonight. I hope you guys were thoroughly informed. That is it for me. Thank you guys so very much. Straight Talk out.
Well, what up? Hey, lovelies. We are now on Apple Podcasts. Yes. For my iPhone users, just a little something for you. Head over to the Apple Podcast app and type in Whitney DTV in the search bar and click the check to add me to your dashboard and listen to your girl on the go. Powered by Anchor FM by way of